this year, this is what I want to talk about first was the All Star race. We talked about it on a previous podcast, made a video about it. Very unique event. Do we see this All Star race being a success? Do we see this being a rotational race onto different tracks? Do we see this maybe go away at the end of the year? Does it not be a success? Like, what are your thoughts going into this All Star race idea?
I think it's going to be an absolute hit. I think it's. I mean, it used to be a great thing in NASCAR, but they got to add like a twist to it. You know what I mean? Like, you remember when we used to do the All Star race in NASCAR, and to qualify, they had to do 2 laps, a pit stop, and then another lap or something like that. You got to do something like that, make it really interesting. You know. But regardless, it's a cool thing. We're going to what's that track called? Thermo
Club. Yes, excuse me.
Thermo Club.
Thermo Club.
So I think that's going to be really cool. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of unknowns. The race is going to be crazy. It's going to be. It's all about bragging rights, right? And I think we're going to see a. I think we're going to see a driver win that doesn't normally win.
That's actually a good prediction. I like that. I like that thought process. I guess my biggest thing with this All-Star race, and I guess my biggest complaint with like NASCAR's All-Star race as well, there's just too many people that make the All-Star race. Like, how in the hell is Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and Austin Dillon and Josh Wise or whoever the hell else made the All-Star race? How are these people making the All-Star race? Like, there's way too many damn people being All-Stars. It's like over half your damn league is an All-Star. Like, if I'm hoping the way IndyCar does it is the way it should be done. It should be anybody that won a race last season. Since it's the first race of the season, unlike NASCAR where it's like they run it mid-season. Like in NASCAR, I think if you won anywhere from the week after the All-Star race to the week before the All-Star race, those are the only people that should be allowed to be in it anyway. And then there should be no provisionals or any of this other bullshit. And then you have to race your way in. I think that's the way they should do it. I think that's how they should do it with IndyCar. Anybody that won last year should be automatically locked in. And then maybe do like a 20-lap sprint race or something where you qualify and then they take like the top 2 and they advance in the All-Star race. Like, and then shorten the length of the race because it's an All-Star race. It doesn't need to be a long race. It just needs to be a sprint race, right? Let's see. Yeah. And then like you said, I like the different formats of qualifying. Like NASCAR's just messed around with like 10 different formats. We used to have like a battle royale format, and then we did like the like you said with the pit road, and then they did something this year. I couldn't even follow it because it was so weird and confusing. But yeah, I think if you make some interesting, make it a team aspect, make it interesting. Yeah. Don't include so many cars. Don't make it such a long race. Don't throw any gimmicks mid race into it. Just a quick sprint race. Best drivers in the series qualify to get in. Make it qualifying unique and special. And I think it'll be a hit. And I hope that they rotate this on multiple tracks. I would like to see this go bounce around 4 or 5 different tracks. Like I don't know how I feel about Laguna Seca and IndyCar after this last season. I've got a little bit of nightmares after that still. But I mean, that'd be another good track maybe someday to go back to. But yeah, like even Indianapolis Road Course would be a cool All-Star race event. You know, something just mix it up a little bit year to year. I'm excited to see this Thermal Club be used. Maybe they could take something from Thermal Club. Maybe they can race at more private clubs or more like street course, road course, something that they wouldn't normally go to and use that as like an All-Star event. That's what I'm about. And I agree. I think we will probably, if they do let everybody compete, I think we will see a random winner win the All-Star race. There's nothing to lose. I mean, this is a race where I could see Santino Ferrucci absolutely sending it into the corner, absolutely destroying half the field, and some random guy goes on to sneak in to win. So I'm excited.
Yep.